Hello my peeps, this is Shabani with another chapter of Samsung Galaxy Note, India's Glam Diva. This show is not just about any woman, it's about all women. She who fears not of what lies ahead, she who wears her sexuality on her sleeve, she who can make you eat out of her hands, she who is a diva above all. There's something in this show for everyone. I get to tell you all about these gorgeous divas, and all you need to do is rate her on the Diva Meter and tell us who is the diva of them all. To help you reach your conclusion, I have three very important people who know about the divas and give you insights into their lives. Mind Guru Rajiv Masand, Body Guru Shaina NC, and Soul Guru Shama Tabar. She's a talent powerhouse, she's a superstar, she's a diva.
She's talented, she has a great personality.
I really find her very gorgeous.
Lovely young girl to work with.
She's a good actor, she knows it, and she has that security and that confidence to just do her work.
She is Kareena Kapoor. Of course, you may think you know her, but let's just start with the basics. See whether you knew this first. The name Kareena was derived from the book Anna Karenina, which her mother read while she was pregnant. Who knew that one day she was going to be as famous as her namesake? A total of 11 years into the film industry, Kareena is the reigning queen of Bollywood. She's done countless ad films and is the face of Globus Fashions, amongst other brands. This chamak chalo's sex appeal lies in her talent and that size zero figure everyone keeps talking about. Of course, that's old news now, but that stunt got her more attention than anything she's ever done before. Kareena Kapoor hails from the Raj Kapoor clan and acting was in her blood. So it was no surprise that this diva made up her mind to be an actor too. She followed in her sister's footsteps and broke the taboo of the Kapoor women not working outside their households. Kareena attended Jamnabai Narsi School in Mumbai before progressing to Welham Girls Boarding School in Dehradun. While Kareena was academically inclined, she was averse to mathematics. But she stunned them all when she registered for a 3-month summer course in microcomputers at Harvard University. Despite her academic inclinations, it didn't take her long to realize that her heart was still in acting, and she got back to her career plan A, acting. You may think Refugee was her first film, but what you probably don't know is that Kareena was supposed to be launched alongside Hrithik Roshan in Kaho Na Pyar Hai. Luckily for Amisha, things didn't work out between Kareena and Rakesh Roshan. In the beginning, the young Kareena was so dependent on her mother for making her choices that Babita thought it would be better to have Kareena debut with Amitabh Bachchan's son rather than Rakesh Roshan's son. Being a Kapoor is not easy. Everyone starts expecting the whole world from you, but Kareena took it in her stride, and with her sister Karishma leading by example, Kareena too would make it on her own. The industry welcomed her with open arms, and soon she was offered more films than she could handle. Success came her way with Mujhe Kuch Kehna Hai and K3G. Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum was a milestone in her career and set a benchmark in terms of success. Although she had a supporting role, her character Pooh was loved by many teenage girls. She was playing herself, stylish, spoilt, and adorable. She won 1 million hearts, and Pooh was here to stay.
मेरे फैंस ने मुझे पोजीशन दी है. आई थिंक इट्स रियली नाइस. बहुत ही अच्छा फीलिंग रहता है कि फैंस ने इतने सारे प्यार दिया है. आई थिंक इट्स अ ग्रेट फीलिंग.
Her talent and looks got her more films. Another such success was Ajnabi, who had grown into a woman.
I've just been lucky with some good films, some good directors, and good scripts.
Bebo, as she's fondly called, had a lot of ups and downs in her career, but that didn't really reduce her market value. No matter how many flops she gave, she still had her brand equity intact. A little remarkable that, but then she's quite a remarkable girl. This Kapoor girl still had her mum making her career choices for her. She was more emotional at the start of her career and would think from her heart and not from her head. Kareena Kareena found herself saying yes to more and more of her industry friends who wanted to make films with her. She never really thought that a script was more important for her career than friendship.
She's an actress who's gifted with so much talent, but she's an actress who has a knack for picking the worst films only. She's had, of course, great opportunities like Chameli. She's been in films like Jab We Met. But a person like Kareena, who could have exploited those opportunities to do women-oriented roles, to do the best women parts, made it a point to work only with filmmakers and with actors who were sort of 100% going to deliver the hit films. Films like Bodyguard, films like Ravan, they do no justice to Kareena Kapoor's talent. I think that here's an actress who's limiting herself. I wonder if Kareena isn't interested anymore. When you look at the choice of films that Kareena picks, when you look at the films that Kareena Kapoor ends up doing, you ask yourself, does she really want to do these films? Does she really want to be an actress? Are these really the best choices that someone as talented as Kareena Kapoor should be making?
Sunil ji is a dear friend. He's like my big brother. He's an elder brother to me. So I've done it for him, and I hope and wish this film does well just for Sunil, because एक बहुत ही अच्छे इंसान है, तो I wish him well.
It was time for her to take stock of the situation and think more from the head than with her heart. She had to do some role reversal, and according to her, she was taking up roles which shared her personality. But seeing that that wasn't working, Kareena changed her course.
Everybody doesn't get everything in life, so this is the way life is. भगवान ने ऐसे बनाया है कि कोई चीज़ चलती है, कोई चीज़ नहीं चलती है, और हमें we should learn to take it in our stride and work harder.
There comes a moment in every actor's career when he or she realizes that she's stagnating and it was time to shake things up a bit. Wise decision for the next Kapoor icon in the making. We like. Daddy's little girl had grown up, she was ready to evolve, and she had ample opportunity as the biggest of filmmakers still wanted her in their films.
I feel that the best actress in the Hindi film industry today and for a while is Kareena Kapoor. And I say it because I've worked with her, of course, so I know what her potential is.
2004 marked the beginning of her work in more serious films, most of which would bring her critical acclaim rather than commercial success. Sudhir Mishra gave her the most challenging role of her life in the film Chameli. The industry woke up to not just another beautiful face, but also to an artist. Kareena had come of age, and the Kapoor clan had produced another superstar. Wow, this is the Bebo I'm talking about. Spunky and talented. Any director would be lucky to have her in his film. You could say it was Mani Ratnam's lucky day. It was the turn of ace film director Mani Ratnam to fall for Kareena's charms. He cast her in his cult film, Yuva. Although Kareena was in an ensemble cast, she stood out amidst the crowd with a never-seen-before freshness. She finally felt like she had done a wide range of films to establish herself in the industry as not just a pretty face, not just a star kid, but an actor in her own right. For the first time ever, Kareena played a baddie in the movie Fida. She was becoming a force to be reckoned with, and the movie lovers lapped up anything this diva was dishing out. Her next two releases, Halchal and Etraz, became successful, and Kareena surpassed her sister in the bankability factor. The movie that she'd been waiting for was Omkara, a Hindi rendition of Shakespeare's Othello, where she played the role of Desdemona. This movie surpassed Kareena's class appeal, and she went on to hit the masses pretty hard. She was a director's actor that could be molded any way you wanted her to.
It's very different, but it's too glam.
We will always be glamorous.
Yeah.
Definitely.
To me, what Kareena brings to the film is sanity. I mean, in this completely idiotic setup, she brings sanity.
If we have a dress trial fixed up for a month later, exactly a day before she'll call up to remind me. We're doing that now.
She had convinced everyone, including the critics, who might have still been scoffing at her. She could not be bullied by a flop, nor was she getting complacent with a hit. After working with some of the best actors and directors in the industry, it was a casting coup for newbie director to get Kareena and Shahid Kapoor for his second film. Kareena may have been the reigning star, but she recognized talent when she saw one. It was Imtiaz's conviction and his script that did her in.
Kareena was the most suited, and I felt that she would be charming while being irritating. That's a rare combination.
Kareena joined the Golmaal bandwagon, showing off her comic side to the world. The film did extremely well and went on to become a 3-film franchise. Again, Miss Kapoor was flooded with films, one of which was The Battle of Sexes, Gambakt Ishq, opposite Akshay Kumar. The film was a failure, but we can't stop dancing to Kareena's Bebo Me Bebo number, a song after her name. Could a girl ask for more? After proving to the world that she was both glamour and talent, Bebo was safely ensconced into the heart of the entire nation. No one could beat her now. She had to maintain this status, and the lookout was for a film which could go on to become a cult. The Nawab's girlfriend found a fan in Rajkumar Hirani, who offered her his next 3 Idiots.
My mom actually went to see Lage Raho Munna Bhai, and she was like, she called me up after that and she was like, why are you not working with Rajkumar Hirani? He's a Sindhi. I'm a Sindhi. Call him up and tell him to take my daughter.
She walked in and said, I'm doing this film, don't even narrate the script to me. I said, no, listen to the script. What on the shoot suddenly you feel? So then I sat there and 3 hours we had a long narration, and she of course loved the script, and she was completely on.
The best part, she got to star opposite Amir Khan, and this was by far her biggest achievement. She had already done films opposite Shah Rukh Khan, so starring opposite Amir was like a dream come true.
With Amir, it's like, I absolutely adore him.
The film went on to become the highest-grossing film of that year. She now had 2 Khans in her kitty. Salman wasn't far behind. Her feisty nature and popularity won over Salman Khan, and she got her next blockbuster, Bodyguard. From her very first film, Kareena started winning awards. She won the first Filmfare Award for the Best Debut for her film Refugee. Her performance in Ahsoka earned her several nominations, and this young Kapoor almost gave all the top actresses of that time a run for their money. Everyone loved Kareena as Pooh, so much so that she won the Filmfare Award for the Best Supporting Actress that year. Her performance in and as Jameli earned her the Filmfare Special Performance Award. There was no stopping this talent powerhouse, and she kept on winning all the black ladies year after year for her performances in Dev, Jab We Met, Omkara and We Are Family.
I really find her very gorgeous.
Lovely young girl to work with.
After establishing herself as the heartthrob of the nation, this woman on top sure knows her economics. Let's take a look at what she's worth. She's chosen her endorsements just as wisely as her films. Looks like this girl can do no wrong. She has all the 3 Khans in her kitty and yet another one as her boyfriend. How does she do it? Let's talk about her some more, but before that, let's take a Lay's baked break and you come back for 100% fun.
I like and enjoy being called stylish, but it's quite a pressure.